But it is what it is what it is. YouTube, you know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose. Moose Squad. Let's kick it. You're gonna love this. I had Virtual DJ for a long time. I'm gonna explain this to you, what the deal is and the premise behind this is. So I just found my email address. I typed in my old email address to see what I can do to maybe see if I can get my Virtual DJ back. And I got it back. My license is paid for. I don't have to worry about it. So let's get into it. But as soon as I got the new hardware, I left Virtual DJ and I went to SERATO. Well, I found all my samples. And I have more. I have samples of samples and samples and samples and samples and samples and samples. Samples and samples and samples and samples. I have all kinds of samples. So, and I can get more samples. Due to the fact that, look, check this out. Due to the fact that my license is infinity, I don't have to pay for nothing. So, pretty much I'm there. I don't have to do nothing. Check it out. I have all kinds of stool stuff. I love this. This is my favorite too, right here. This one. And this one. Those are my two favorites out of all the samples. It pays to have the sample board like right here. I have all kinds of stuff.
1, 2, 3.
I have all kinds of stuff. And the thing I loved about Virtual DJ was this. This is something that SERATO doesn't have. This button right here. Well, it does have it, but it's like to record your set, you typically would have to go in and you'd have to have space. Well, this I don't have to have space. I can just put record right here. Now, all I have to do is type in it's going to be set as an MP3 file name. Just go here, and what I'll do is I'll set up a folder in Documents, and we'll do that right now, and we will call this VIR loops, and then we'll click Open. And then we'll click Save. Okay, so basically now we have a folder to put it in. Now we could just tape a file and we can type it like this maybe. And then we can just go here and then we can push the file name and we can push where we want to save it to. And we save it to VIR loops, open, and then we can push save. Now we have a destination. Now it's a viral loop in the destination. All we have to do is push start record and it'll start recording. And the cool thing about it is, look at this, check it out. I got it all started up. So when I do a set, I can already have it recording behind closed doors, and when I'm done I can come back in and stop it, the recording, because once you start the recording, it doesn't start until you actually start the music. It's really cool how it works, but this is real, like, it's been a while. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've used this, but you can just start record and it'll record right to where your destination is. So each event, you go in and set up a record button and you can actually record everything that goes on from the perspective of Virtual DJ. And now the other part, the microphones, the only way the microphone would work is if I had the microphone plugged into the Roland 505 and I actually talked to the Roland 505. I believe that's how that works. Yeah, because you got to put a MIDI map from the thing. It just depends. It just depends on how I set up my mixer to my controller, because I can actually take my mixer and put it into the laptop if I need to record. My voice, that's being said, this is something that I really liked about this program, is it gives you tutorials on how to do different things. You come in here and the first day, the browser, SERATO doesn't have this. I mean, you specifically have to go to SERATO's website to get this stuff. I mean, they do have it, but why? Everything is in, you can push right here, watch more tutorials here, and it'll take you to YouTube. And then here, you could program how you want this to go. You can put the inputs, you can put the microphones, the time code signal, and the line inputs. You can do all that. Separate decks, you can separate your decks, speakers and headphones, and then outputs, and then computer hardware, stereo mono hardware, USB sound card hardware, and then the interface. Interfaces, you can pick your interface that you want to use. They have a couple in here that are pretty cool looking. They don't have anything for ROLAND, but they have pretty much a good set of different decks that you can pick. You can pick 2 decks, 4 decks, 8 decks, 6 decks. There's one in here, I believe it's like a tremendous amount of decks. I wouldn't go more than 4 decks, but a lot of people do. And then here's your mapping. You could actually create your mapping. You can actually create your keyboard mapping. You can program it. However, I just leave it the way it is. I don't use just DJ from the laptop. I mean, you can. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can DJ from a laptop. You'd have to know how to use your laptop with these different things, and you have to program yourself for that. But That's pretty much it. And then here is the options and tweaks. You can add an interface, a sampler, and different things like timecode videos. Videos is a really good one. And then licensing, as you can see, it says Infinity Pro license. And then there's a virtual DJ and everything else. And then you can go through here and you can find you a... We're going to go ahead and do that too. You know that's going to have to happen. Daylight mode. Make sure we get that done, taken care of. And then in daylight mode, you can just go up here to this, to Pro. Oh, I'm sorry. You go here, and then you go to interfaces, and then you can go daylight mode, and then now you're daylight mode. So pretty much that's pretty much in a nutshell. It's real simple. I mean, I always make it confusing, but anyway, here's the time. And in configure, you have to go to configure in daylight mode to get it to change back. And this is not the one I had it on. You got Pioneer, you have... This is the one I like. This is the one I like because once you put you plug your system in, you can get your, it's called the multi-touch. Once you get this loaded in, you can actually put your hardware in there and everything else and go from there. The waveforms are a little different. On this one, the blue would be the right, I think it is, and the red is left. Or is it the other way around? I forgot which one it was. Oh, right is red, and blue is always going to be left. I'm sorry. I forgot all about that. In the color schemes of audio, red is always going to be right, no matter what. In audio, when you're looking at audio and you're hooking audio up, red is always going to be right, and the opposite color is going to be, which is usually white. So it's red and white usually is what the colors are. Technically, that's not what the main colors are, but red and white are your RCA. If you're using RCA, it'd be red would be considered the right, and then the white would be considered the left. And then the ground would be green. So anyways, in a nutshell, this is it. I mean, there's other skins that I can get, but I just wanted to show you all that. That in a nutshell is it. Virtual DJ is here to stay. I am not going to delete SERATO. I'm just not going to use SERATO. Actually, I'm thinking about deleting it because I'm making Virtual DJ my software of choice due to the fact that SERATO always freezes when I go to download anything. When I go to get out of SERATO, it won't let me get out without freezing my computer up. It never saves anything to back up. It never does nothing. I try saving it to backup and it still freezes. So I just I'm washing my hands with it. So I'm gonna take Serato off my computer. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and ring that bell for more notifications for videos like this and countless others. And go ahead and smash that like button. And go ahead and peace out.